Speaking of Brady and how about his former coach? He's back on the market.
Yeah, it sounds like Bill Belichick is single again. I guess he and his longtime girlfriend broke up, and people are walking around Foxborough on eggshells because this guy, he's either miserable, like more miserable than usual.
He's either super happy or super miserable.
I guess
right?
so.
Like Let me guess. He wasn't paying enough attention to her.
I don't know what the reasoning was. I never read the reasoning, but there was a report indicating that there's some concern that she may know some secrets about old Billy.
Trade secrets.
That, if she decides to jump online and reveal some things, all of a sudden you have, I wouldn't suggest it's a Bob Kraft scenario.
No, but it's like she's like, I knew about Deflategate.
Oh, exactly. You say she does know some dirty secrets, that's being reported?
No, I think that's the concern. But that is not. It is not. I don't know. How would I possibly know? I'm just saying the report was indicating that there might be some people nervous in New England if she's privy to information and she decides to go public. There's no reason to believe that she will.
No, but
exactly, it may not be anything like salacious. It could be as simple as,
and you're talking
Bill told
like
me that
football
he knew
stuff.
Yeah,
not like he crawls in a box like a gimp and sleeps at night.
No, I'm not saying anything ridiculous like, this guy. I mean, I guess anything's possible. But I'm talking if she is aware of any of the footballs.
Yeah, he comes home and say, "Hey, we were spying on that team. We had cameras in the stands. You know, like or what's."
I think old Billy would draw up a document saying,
a little NDA.
No chitter chatter about anything.
I don't know, man.
Let's play nice.
That was a long-term relationship, man. Anything's possible. Maybe that NDA, if it was signed, if there was one, what if it got signed like after Spygate? Or after Deflategate, and she's like, listen, the statute of limitations would indicate I could say whatever I want prior to us actually going down this path. So these are the concerns in New England, and I guess we'll see what comes of it. All right, opener tonight, Kansas City at home. Arrowhead will be rocking tonight. Dan Campbell, your boy, and the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun one tonight. To chat about it, we're joined now by the host of the Dan Patrick Show. You hear him every day up here on TSN Radio. And he joins us here on the Maple Toyota Hotline. Here's Dan Patrick. How you doing, Dan?
I'm good. I find it interesting. Belichick, of the concerns he would have going into the season, I don't think if you were playing Patriot Bingo, you would have an ex-girlfriend factoring in there with what she could tell people. But
right.
I can't imagine Belichick is going to go, hey, hon, come here. Let me tell you about Spygate. Or,
what do you think she knows, though, Dan? She's got to know something.
Come on, Dan. Give us something here.
I mean, if you're thinking about Belichick with pillow talk, I don't hear about Spygate, or it's going to be about Deflategate. But she is a social media type person.
Mm-hmm.
She's completely opposite of him. And that would be what would be interesting is, does she want to make a name for herself separate from Bill? But they've been, that's 2007 they started dating. So
right.
she probably, I think the only time I met her, at least I was told I met her by my guys. They said, oh, you met her. She was the life of the party. And I go, okay, well, I must have missed the life part of that party. But she, I guess, a very engaging woman who stood up for Tom Brady a couple of years ago on social media, and I don't think Bill liked that.
Imagine not liking sticking up for Tom Brady. How Bill Belichickian is that? How dare you stick up for the guy that made my career?
I remember asking Brady so I'm trying to think what Super Bowl did. Oh, Philadelphia. They played the Eagles. And I did a sit-down interview with him, and I remember towards the end, I said, do you ever think you'll sit down with Bill Belichick and look back, like open up the scrapbook and, go down memory lane? He looks at me like I'm crazy. He goes, no. I go, okay. You were hoping there would be this, oh, God, Coach, remember when we did this? Or, Tom, I was so proud of you when you did that. And he looked at me like that would never, never happen. So, interesting man.